Hello Toyota community, this is Chris at Toyota for Low with another how-to video. Your rear sliding glass window. I'm willing to bet some of you, struggle with it opening and closing. Because, this is either missing or just that dry or in pieces, like mine became. It leaks, different things. But I found something that will hopefully work to let you use your back sliding window again and hopefully get rid of that rattle too. All right, so what you're gonna need for fixing this is a Phillips head screwdriver. And you got 3 screws right here, 2 for the outside for the solid window frames, and then 1 on the back here for your little stopper for your sliding windows. So you're going to unscrew those, and this is to get your sliding window out. It helps to have an extra hand to do this. There are 2 screws on the bottom as well. You don't need to take those out, just the top. And it would help if the screw was not stripped out. There we go. All right. You want to open your window a little bit, if you can. And then you got the screw right here. Piece isn't coming out. There's a little plastic piece in there. But once you get those out, you got to get that little stopper out. But once you do that, you're gonna have somebody else, so you don't break your glass. You're gonna kind of open the frame up a little bit to get these sliding windows out. So it's kind of a pain to do, and they are tapered on the top here, so that's why I'm saying you gotta get it in the middle. That way you get the most space. And then just kind of pry the frame out a little bit, and they should pop out. All right, I'm switching to my glass that I have in my truck, because that's the one I'm fixing right now. But I got this stuff, Permatex Super Weatherstrip adhesive. It doesn't matter the color. I got yellow because it's going to be hidden in the channel. Here's a little stopper for your windows that goes in the middle of the glass right here. So I ordered some U-shaped channel weather stripping off of eBay. I'll put the link in down below, but it's this stuff. Just make sure when you get this, you get the right size for 84 to 88. The closest I found that would work is 5 by 9 by 11 millimeter. It fits, however, you will have to cut around this in a couple spots, just the side, and leave it all connected, and you have to do the same for the top. Now the bottom weather stripping is longer than the top. I got 2 meters of this stuff. Came from China, so it took a couple weeks to get, but it seems to fit. I've been doing a lot of research trying to find channel weather stripping that would work, and this is the only stuff that I could find that will work. Is dealer no longer carries it, and to find original is going to be all dried out most likely. And just make sure when you're using this stuff you don't get anything on your window, because it might be difficult to get off. All right, so you apply this stuff. It came out fast for me, so. But get it in there, and then you gotta get something to kind of push it up against the sides. You can see where I cut to go around the Weatherstrip in there. I need to adjust it. And then, but yeah, just, I'm gonna try to use Q-tips or popsicle sticks just to wedge inside the channel to push it up against the sides so the glue sets and holds it in place. All right, got popsicle sticks holding them in place. It's pushing the channel up against the sides of your channel, and hopefully that will be sufficient enough to continue gluing. All right, so I got the top and bottom wedged. These popsicles came from the Dollar Tree. So I'm using 3 per section. And yeah, just gotta let it sit there and hold and wait for it to cure. Just try not to get, again, try not to get any on the felt or weather stripping. This stuff should come off, scrape off, but it will be a little rubbery. I don't know if you've used this stuff before, but yeah, it can get messy. All right, so I let this thing sit for a day. So now it's time to remove all these and see how it did. There's a lot to go through. I'm just gonna get through this real quick. Well, I mean, it doesn't look too good. It doesn't look pretty, but it looks like it worked. That's the top. And the bottom. So, yeah. Now this is where you're gonna need, possibly need a helping hand. I'm going to. But you're gonna get the glass back in. So again, you want to go through the outside here, put it in the bottom track, and then tilt it in by when you pry open the frame a little bit. It's gonna be the same thing as how you got them out. So pry it open till you can get the glass to sit in channels. And if you want to clean this up, you could probably take a razor blade to it a little bit. All right. Let's see if I can do this without help, because, you know, I'm impatient. Make sure you get the right side to go in the right spot. So you can see they're tapered. Doesn't help if you're, you know, have an injury. So right now I have it on the outside, on the top, and on the inside here. So I'm gonna push down a little more and try to get that. So that worked. All right. Push that over and do the same thing with the other window. And also make sure, because they are curved, make sure they're facing the right way. Your latch goes to the lower end, if that helps any. All right, so I got the tapered part, the widest part toward the middle here. And now I'm just gonna do the same thing. Push down, and I'm lifting up here while I'm pushing with my thumb to get it in the track. And using my tip of my fingers as well, so I don't overshoot it and drop it. Okay, so there's the first. There's a second. It had kind of bent the lip in on the channel a little bit, but I managed to get it in. So here's the other part right here, it's hitting that. But when you, you know, put it back in, normally it should smooth that out. So it's got to get it around that, just like that. There we go. So now I got to put the little piece right there back in, and make sure the metal bars are screwed back in. All right, so got my screwdriver, and a Harbor Freight equivalent. So make sure you have it in the right way. Treat this like, I guess, a battery. When you hook up, you have that little loose piece on the post. It tightens up just like the same. Alright. Now, I like to make sure I don't put the wrong screws in this wrong slots. I don't know if you're the same, you know, put the same screw back in. Make sure it's snug, and do the same with the other side. And also, gotta make sure your solid window portions do not come loose during this whole process. So, if you have to replace your solid windows, same method. Snug. All right. I mean, it's a little loose, but you know, it works. I don't know how it's gonna work in the truck, but yeah, it's a lot better. So my window worked fine. I broke this window. I had my ATV loaded up. I didn't have my roll bar in. I tightened it down with the straps, and getting off the dirt road, the ATV shifted and broke this glass. So I had insurance cover it, which is great, but I had to go source a new window, and then I had to bring it to a place to get done, to get reimbursed. Well, needless to say, they screwed up my rubber completely. I couldn't even open my window. So it's been bugging me. So now that I have my truck getting painted right now, I have the chance to finally fix this. So this rubber works. I mean, I can slide it without much effort, so I approve. All right, I want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I hope this helps in some way or another. Please give me a like and follow. And on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. If you need decals or any parts, I might have what you need. Hit us up, toyotaforlow.com. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.